This place is like somebody's memory of a town, and the memory's fading. It's like there was never anything here but jungle.
Stop saying shit like that. It's unprofessional.
Oh, is that what I'm going for here?
Just want you to stop saying odd shit, like you smell a psychosphere or you're in someone's faded memory of a town. Just stop.
Well, given how long it's taken for me to reconcile my nature, I can't figure I'd forgo it on your account, Marty. I don't think that man can love. At least not the way that he means. The inadequacies of reality always set in.
Do you wonder ever you're a bad man?
No, I don't wonder, Marty. The world needs bad men. We keep the other bad men from the door.
So you're telling me the world isn't getting worse? I've seen kids today, all in black, wearing makeup, shit on their faces. Everything's sex. Things like that didn't happen in these parts when I was young. People said ma'am and sir. Families stayed together.
Yeah, that's how it was, huh?
Not all the time. There was more dignity. Everyone wasn't out in the streets yelling about their rights.
It's coming from my files, Marty. Stay down, Marty.
This man right here is the only pal you had. You understand that?
Fuck him. I ain't his pal.
I quit.
You serious?
I'll send you a letter. Yeah, fuck this. Fuck this world.
Fucking douchebag faggot Normie.
You look in their eyes, even in a picture. Doesn't matter if they're dead or alive. You can still read them. And you know what you see? They welcomed it. It's an unmistakable relief. See, because they were afraid. And now they saw for the very first time how easy it was to just let go. And they saw in that last nanosecond, they saw what they were. That you, yourself, this whole big drama, it was never anything but a jerry-rig of presumption and dumb will. And you could just let go. Finally know that you didn't have to hold on so tight. To realize that all your life, not all your love, all your hate, all your memory, all your pain, it was all the same thing. It was all the same dream, a dream that you had inside a locked room. A dream about being a person.
want to thank you, Democrats and Republicans, for your common support for Israel, year after year, decade after decade.
A lot of the Jews that I've talked to seem to be very pro-immigration, but not to Israel. Like, do you think that Israel should be taking a lot of Syrian refugees in?
It's probably not in their self-interest.
It's not what I asked.
Man, that's hard.
Not really.
Probably, I mean...
Yes or no?
Probably not.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Don't you all value diversity? Where's your multiculturalism preferences? I mean, why is it bad?
Because they sort of want to kill the people that they would immigrate to.
Okay, so but wait a minute. Hang on, man.
Yeah.
Didn't you just give me a whole speech about not judging people collectively? And innocent until proven guilty, my friend? Oh, wait, is that only for Christians? Is that only for white people? When it comes to your country, things get a little different, right?
I think every nation is happiest when its people are homogeneous. In the United States, we're told over and over again that diversity is a strength. Diversity is not a strength. It's a source of conflict.
I think it's a strength.
Then why is Mexico not inviting Haitians and Guatemalans and Vietnamese into Mexico to make it more diverse? No. Mexico wishes to remain Mexican. And God bless Mexico for that. I would wish that America remained America. That is the view that the Japanese have for Japan, Mexicans have for Mexico, Indians have for India. No other country, except for white countries, would ever countenance an immigration policy that would reduce them to a minority. I'm sure that if hundreds of thousands of white people were pouring across the border into Mexico, and they were buying up broadcasting stations, broadcasting in English, insisting on ballot papers in English, and wanting to be school instructed in English, and some of them might be talking about breaking off a chunk of Mexico and making an all-white enclave.
Yeah.
Would the Mexicans accept such a transformation of their society?
We're talking about what's happening right now here in the United States.
No, you won't answer my question, will you? Because
Go ahead.
Because you know that Mexicans would say absolutely no way will we be reduced to minority in our own country. They would say they would rather shoot
that debate
people than let
is
them
non-existent whatsoever right now in Mexico.
know.
Nobody's discussing that. Nobody's discussing that in Latin America. But we are discussing it here in the United States because we are a country of immigrants.
Wait.
And that's completely different than the history of Mexico in Latin America. So you cannot put it in the same way.
What you're setting up is a double standard.
No, it's not a double standard.
You're in effect saying America is up for grabs. Anybody who
But I'm
comes
saying
is welcome. But
America is a country of immigrants.
No,
that's what
let
I'm
me
saying.
finish. You're saying the United States is a place anybody can come and turn it into anything you want, and the people who built this country and established its institutions, if they glimmer away, so what?
Okay.
But I want to get back to this view you have of America as uniquely up for grabs. That's your vision of America. Whereas Mexico is not up for grabs, nor is Brazil, nor is Japan. You are saying that the United States and only the United States does not
Not
have
only
the
the
right.
United States, there are other countries with a lot of immigrants. Australia, you see what's happening.
Exactly. All these white countries. You say they must become multicultural. They may not preserve their ethnic heritage. You're saying that they have to open themselves to the
It's
entire
not that they
world.
must. That's the reality in protecting us.
Muslims in large numbers. We see what the consequence of that is in Europe. Europe in Europe, Muslims become this indigestible mass of aliens who are incapable of integrating in a meaningful way. And I notice that there's not a single Latin American country that has proposed to let these Syrian Muslims, these so-called refugees, into those countries. Obviously, Mexico, Central America, South America.
Mr. Taylor, not
yes.
so-called refugees.
Those people,
that they're fighting
yes.
for their lives.
And how many
they're
has
fleeing
Brazil?
their countries because they're being killed.
How many Latin American countries have admitted a single one? No, they don't want Muslims either, because they know what a problem Muslims are in any sort of large numbers.